everybody's so caught up in their day-to-day lives and everything, and the majority of people just automatically go, oh no, they couldn't do that, they wouldn't do that. You have to also think about how compartmentalized everything is. Every little individual job, and especially now with how much they can remote fly planes, it would even make a pilot feel even less. I mean, a lot of these things could be controlled by artificial intelligence. I guarantee you that they are. You have to also realize, don't forget, like back in 2001, President Bush slipped up and said that they had remote capabilities for like decades. So, when they show us the technology, and when they always show it to us, it always looks like it's a beta version. You gotta know the stuff that they really truly have behind closed doors is far more advanced than what they're letting on. They have let technology trickle to us, but the elites have access to some insane stuff. I mean, look at what they're doing at CERN. I mean, hello? They're openly saying they're bringing demonic entities through the veil, through the spiritual realm to this one. That's what they want to do. That's what they're doing. That's what a lot of this chemtrailing has to do with. Gotta turn the brightness down again. And enough people have come forward about this stuff that have left the military. I'm just going to leave it at that, or left the government over this stuff. Even before now, like I'm talking years ago, people came out, had town halls and everything, but the cover to this is oh, we need to do this. You can go on Harvard, another sprayer right there. You can go on Harvard's website and there's the information. Do you really truly think that that's what they're really doing this for? Come on, people. When you study this stuff enough and you can read between the lines, and they, like I've said before, there's evidence that, we've been lied to about every single solitary thing. I mean, they're pushing vaccines on people. Before you know it, it's going to be mandatory for everybody to get vaccinated. You won't be able to travel, buy groceries, enter the grocery store, stuff like that. That kind of police state is coming. It's pretty much already in place in China. Speaking of which, we're coming up on the Year of the Dragon tomorrow. I mean, not the Year of the Dragon, excuse me. The Chinese New Year, excuse me. And there's a lot of things that are pointing to February 16th. I mean, it's been a high watch time ever since the Revelation 12 sign and the first solar eclipse. And the second full eclipse is in 2024, and the two pass the totality from 2017 and 2024 make a giant X over the U.S. Where they cross paths is right over the New Madrid fault line. The rivers that are next to the New Madrid have been losing water on and off for the past 8 months. So much so that the grain barges can't get down the rivers. There's pictures of it, I mean, just nearly depleted. And there's been swarming there in the New Madrid. It's going to go. I don't know when exactly, but it is. All the stuff that's going on in Israel, all the volcanic activity, all the crazy crap in politics, geopolitically, weather anomalies all over, the water receding all over the world. All the signs are here, people. God is yelling at us to come to Him. And if you don't have Jesus in your heart, you don't have much time. Think about all these signs. Don't just sit there and get arrogant and prideful and sit there and say, oh, that's crazy. I don't believe in Jesus, so that's just crazy to believe that, and this and that. The alien deception is coming, okay? And this whole UFO thing and whatnot has been the thing that has piqued people's interest in this stuff, and all these things are demonic entities. They're shapeshifters, and a lot of this stuff that we see, these UFOs, is our own elite in the military doing that, and then people think it's a UFO, which it is, but you see what I'm saying? This whole outer space thing is bullshit. That is a firmament, that's a dome. The sky is blue because it's water up top past the firmament. Or what NASA says is the Van Allen radiation belt, so they just can't seem to get past. But wait a minute, didn't they get past it to go to the moon? Now all of a sudden they can't get past it, and they've admitted that on camera multiple times. All the SpaceX controversy lately, they put that stuff in there intentionally. People, it's a test to see how the public reacts to it. They don't let stuff out unless they really want to. I mean, yeah, I'm sure sometimes there's slip-ups, but stuff like that, I mean, you can tell the whole thing was CGI anyhow. But for them to actually put the 3D green screen in one of the shots, and not only that, the water, the ocean was glitching. I mean, there's just so much wrong with it. Trying to warn y'all. Love y'all. God bless.